This is Jonathan. Jonathan is 36 years old. Look at his shoulders, arms, and hands. They're thin, right? But you see how his stomach stands out. It's a bit of a joke for him. Look at his sides, which are wider than his chest. Now, see how this same person's body looks like a teenager after participating in the 6-week six-pack challenge. You can see in this photo how he transformed in 6 weeks. The before and after was a misunderstanding. You can see that after 6 weeks, the rest of his body hasn't gotten thinner. It's as if just a belt full of fat around his stomach and sides has been removed. The work this person did during the six-pack challenge for 6 weeks is exactly the same program that Eddie Hall, the world's strongest man, followed to achieve a six-pack at a weight of 165 kilograms. We don't care about the rest of the body. Our specialty is creating a beautiful stomach, and that too in just 6 weeks. Whether you're a man aiming for a six-pack or a woman dreaming of a flat stomach, we're here to share the secrets with you. You should know that women will only develop a six-pack if their stomach is flat using this method. If you're a woman wanting a six-pack, you'll need to get hormone injections under medical supervision, especially testosterone. Women with belly fat will only get a flat stomach during this period. You. Watching this video, you also have a six-pack, but you can't see it. Just as you have biceps and thigh muscles, you have abdominal muscles too, but the problem is a thick layer of fat covers them. The shape of abdominal muscles in humans is such that they can either be six-pack or eight-pack, which is genetic. Abdominal muscles can be strengthened just like other muscles in the body. When you strengthen and enlarge the abdominal muscles, they develop slight curves that show if they aren't covered by too much fat, and we call this a six-pack. When we emphasize that doing 1,000 sit-ups daily won't give you a six-pack, we mean that your six-pack won't be visible. What's the solution? First, we need to burn the belly fat to reveal the six-packs. You might say, I'll burn my belly fat with abdominal exercises. Let me ask you a question. If using muscles in a specific area burns fat in that area, then why don't the arms of right-handed tennis players, who hit millions of times with their right hand, look different? Shouldn't one arm be thinner? But the body doesn't work that way. The body is an intelligent organism that has undergone nearly 2.5 million years of evolution, and to learn how to eliminate belly fat, you need to understand how the body works. Let's get to the main question. Why does fat accumulate in the stomach? Why is the stomach the first place to gain fat and the last place to lose it? Why is belly fat the most loyal? Imagine an electric car, a Tesla. Where does it place its batteries? At the bottom of the car. Why doesn't it place them on the roof or in the trunk? Certainly, having something heavy like a battery close to the ground improves the car's balance around corners. If it were on the roof, the car would tip over on the first turn out of the factory. Our body story the same way. The first fat cells accumulate in the middle of the body where we can maintain the best balance. Why doesn't it accumulate in the calves or neck? Imagine having weights on your legs. Can you run? What if it were on your neck? Would you have balance? So far, we've understood why we even see thin people with belly fat. Our stomach consists of 3 layers. The outermost layer is the fat layer, which accumulates between your skin and abdominal muscles. The next layer is the abdominal muscles, and the third layer consists of the fat that accumulates between your intestines and stomach, known as visceral fat. Visceral fat is the main cause of heart disease and diabetes. People with high visceral fat are 3 times more likely to develop dementia as they age. Remember, visceral fat can easily cause a thin person to suffer from cardiac arrest. So, if you want health and longevity, think seriously about it. Do this test to determine whether your stomach has more subcutaneous or visceral fat. If your stomach is hard and feels like there's a basketball inside, your visceral fat percentage is higher. Your subcutaneous fat percentage is higher if your stomach is soft and has a jelly-like texture. It's that simple. Aside from aesthetics, Weak abdominal muscles cause the intestines and stomach to strain forward due to gravity. And if the abdominal muscles are weak, the stomach protrudes forward and the lower back arches. And if this condition continues, it's impossible not to develop back pain after 5 years. If the muscles weaken too much, the intestines can bulge out through the muscles, which is called a hernia, and it's very painful. The only solution is surgery. It can get even worse. Bladder or uterine prolapse in women is all due to weak abdominal muscles that can't hold everything in place. Now you see why building a strong stomach is so important. Now, let's see when the body starts to use stored fat. Unfortunately, it's at the very end. The body first goes after the carbohydrates you just ate. Then it uses the previously stored carbohydrates in the liver and muscles, known as glycogen. In the third stage, the body targets the fats from your last meal, and only after all this does it go after its own fat. So, it takes time. If you consume the daily required calories for your body, your weight remains stable. If you consume more, your liver converts the extra calories into fat cells and stores them in the stomach, sides, and then in other parts of the body for whenever your body needs them again. It doesn't matter where those extra calories come from, whether from fruit, meat, or bread. They will all turn into fat. So, when does the body need these fats? When you consume fewer calories than your daily requirement, the body enters a caloric deficit phase, and the liver has to break down the stored fat cells and release them into your bloodstream, which the body then burns for energy. Be aware that if you want your body to enter a caloric deficit, you should consume 250 to 500 calories less than your body needs daily. The second point is to avoid trans fats. The next point is to cut out all forms of sugar. Even sweet fruits contain sugar and, contrary to popular belief, can lead to fat accumulation. What to eat cannot be detailed in this short video. We provide a complete meal plan in the 6-week six-pack challenge. But not the kind of meal plans you've experienced before. There's no fasting or starvation, no ketogenic or strange, hard, and expensive diets. There's no weighing or counting calories. We'll give you a simple, diverse, and delicious meal plan with foods that can be found in every household. The meal plan is personalized based on height and weight and will be sent to you. By the way, we've also considered vegetarians. We'll provide you with a special meal plan if you're a vegetarian. If you're in a hurry to burn your fat, in addition to following a proper diet, you need to do cardio as well. Cardio has its own complexities. For example, everyone thinks running is the best form of cardio, but we'll prove to you during the course why running is the worst option for cardio. We'll teach you methods you never thought could be so simple to do cardio without going to the gym, and even at home to burn fat. If you don't want to participate in this course, remember not to practice abdominal exercises on your own. It's important to have a knowledgeable and experienced trainer guide you, as there is a risk of back injury. In the 6-week six-pack course, we will teach you the best and most effective abdominal and side exercises in a structured way, ensuring that all your abdominal and side muscles become prominent in the shortest time possible. The entire course will be delivered to you in video format, and you will have immediate access to the videos. If you're in a hurry and want to see results faster, we will introduce you to supplements with minimal side effects and can be obtained over the counter from any pharmacy without a prescription. The mechanism of these supplements is such that they greatly aid in breaking down and eliminating belly and side fat, and you can see results in less than a month. We also teach other specific techniques that you won't find anywhere else. The results of these techniques are evident, just like in the photos of Jonathan and thousands of others who have participated in this 6-week course. To join the 6-week six-pack challenge, click the button below.